What's going down, everybody? It's your man, Pro Diggy from the Chaos Crew, but you can call me Diggy if you like. And welcome to a nice little 40-4 domination on the map Mission. Now, I know you guys are used to me telling stories and things like that, two-piece, and you know, being funny and shit like that or whatever. But I want you guys to understand something. Like, when most of you guys discovered my channel, Black Ops, I mean, for my very first subscribers, Black Ops had already been out for like 4 or 5 months, and everybody pretty much knew everything about it. There was nothing really to talk about too much and all that stuff. But this game is brand new, and you know, there's a lot of stuff that I want to talk about the game. And it's not that I'm not going to tell funny stories ever again or shit like that. It's just that the game's new, and I like to, you know, share my opinions and things like that. And you know, what I think about maps or what classes I like to run, shit like that. Now, I know I'm not the greatest player in the world, and it's not like I'm here to give you guys advice, because I'm not like an MLG pro. However, I am what I would consider to be, and most people would consider to be, at least, you know, a fairly above average player. I'm not just a random scrub that's gonna go get raped. To be honest, if I played smarter and a little more defensive and shit, I'd probably be a fucking monster. But I just can't do that. I have to run around, and if I fucking run around a corner and get shot by some dude camping in a corner, oh well. Like, I understand that. I'm used to it, because I run around like a fucking retard. But that doesn't make a difference. So, you know, I'm going to tell you guys about class setups and maps that I like and guns that I like and, you know, things that you guys may not know about. You know, I know you guys are subscribed to other commentators that, you know, give out tips and shit like that or whatever, and I'm generally not that kind of guy, but there are some things that I might be able to shed some light on for you guys, so I'm gonna do that. Anyway, with that out of the way, don't worry, there's gonna be funny stories and shit like that coming up. But, you know, I'm just going to talk about the gameplay here and there. And not really the gameplay so much, but just more about, like, what I like about the game, what I dislike about the game, etc. I'm not going to sit here and be like, okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm going to go flank them, because I see that they're all spawning over by A, so I'm going to go around and, like, I'm not going to get into dumb shit like that, because that's just fucking boring. But I will talk about things that I think, you know, may benefit you guys, like, at least, you know, beneficial information. Okay, so, beneficial information for this particular commentary here is the class that I'm using. Okay, first things first is, for those of you that don't know, the camo that I have on is the winter camo, which is the camo that you get for having elite founder status. Now, if you got the hardened edition, you automatically got founder status. I believe if you bought elite within a certain time frame or whatever, you also will get founder status. And along with founder status comes this sexy winter camo, which is unlocked straight from the dick, like, all the way through. If you prestige, as soon as you have a created class, you can have this camo on your gun. And basically what I do is I end up using this camo, I think until I unlock blue. Because blue is by far my favorite. The gold is, to me, it's kind of whatever, I don't give a shit. I think the blue's fucking sexy, and that's generally what I run. So anyway, enough about that. Just so you guys can see the winter camo, if you haven't seen it, that's what it looks like. It looks pretty badass in my opinion. It's like gray and white, and it's got like some black that's like twigs. So I don't know why they had like the twigs in it, but whatever. Okay, so anyway, so that I'm using the Scar L silenced with extended mags, the 2 attachments. Now the thing is, you don't really need kick on this gun, because the recoil on it is not unmanageable. We just came from a game like Black Ops where the recoil was pretty ridiculous on most of the guns. It wasn't that they were unmanageable recoil, they were just, you know, there was recoil on the guns, which most people weren't used to from Modern Warfare 2. So coming from that to this, I can handle recoil on guns. Two-piece? Sit down, dickface. Okay, so the recoil doesn't bother me, so there's no use for me to use fucking kick, or like impact. I don't give a shit about shooting through things. You can shoot through most things anyway, so it's really no big deal. So I like running the 2 attachments, and a lot of them I run like silence and like a red dot, but the iron sights on the Scar are not bad, and I can handle them, so I just run those. And I like running extended mags because, you know, me being a rusher, a lot of times I run into 2, 3, 4 dudes, and I gotta be able to just sit there and fucking take them all down and not have time to reload. Even though I have sleight of hand, which is my go-to first tier perk, no matter, I don't think I've ever put anything but sleight of hand on any of my classes, because I just love it. So that's that. So that's what I'm running on the Scar. Now I'm running flashbangs, which flashes or stuns don't really matter. They all throw at the same whatever. I do notice for some reason when I throw flashes, no matter how far away I fucking throw them, somehow they end up flashing me anyway, and it really pisses me off. So generally I run stuns. For this particular time, I was just running flashes for some reason. But anyway, so then I'm running C4 just because I love C4ing the shit out of people. Those of you that watched, you know, me play Black Ops and stuff, I just love fucking C4ing. So, I just love C4ing in this game too. But anyway, that doesn't really make a difference. You guys can put whatever fucking tactical or lethal equipment on that you want. The most important thing is that I'm running Specialist, okay? And for my Specialist setup, I always run it like this. I run it sleight of hand, hardline, and sit rep. The reason I love sit rep is I don't ever get killed by bouncing betties or claymores or any kind of dumb shit like that. I know where everything fucking is. I don't ever fucking get duped by like a hacked care package or any kind of dumb shit like that either. And then pro makes the enemy's footsteps louder, and I have my Astros, so it's really nice to be able to hear these motherfuckers coming. It's like having a little UAV in your head. But anyway, so that's what I start off with. Then what I do is, for the first perk reward, 2-piece, I have quick draw, because I like raising my gun up quick, and ADS quick, because I rush, so I need to be able to fucking do that. And then after that, for my third point streak, I have assassin, because just about the time that you get, you know, 3 points or kills or whatever, there's a pretty decent likelihood that pretty soon someone's gonna have a fucking UAV. So the assassin keeps you off the UAV, and then for my fifth point streak or kill streak or whatever, I have scavenger, because just about the time that you hit your 5th kill, you're gonna be getting close to running out of bullets. And like right there, okay, so I just got another 2-piece, and I was getting, look at how low my ammo is. So now that I've got fucking scavenger, I'm all right. I won't have to worry about picking up another weapon. And that's another thing, is for my secondary, I'm using a stinger, because there's a lot of air support and shit, and I like being able to shoot down a fucking UAV and help my team out. Plus, I get a point towards my point streak and everything, so I run the stinger, because that's like a guaranteed 2 points towards my point streak. And all I gotta do is shoot down a helicopter, or shoot down a UAV or 2, or an advanced UAV, and all that shit. So I'm actually helping my team a lot, and I'm helping myself get, you know, some more points towards my point streak. And then, of course, once you hit 7 kills, because you're using hardline, you'll get all the perks in the game, which makes you basically a fucking tank. Now, this particular game actually kind of pisses me off. I didn't realize it, but when I got killed, Prius, I was 1 off of a fucking MOAB. And the funny thing to that is when you use this type of class setup, it's actually a lot less frustrating than running kill streaks and things like that, because, I mean, unless you run support, it doesn't matter. I don't ever run support because I think it's kind of cheap. And, I mean, I want to, like, if I'm going to play, like, I don't think I should get rewarded after I die. You know what I mean? I mean, certain things are okay, but I think they need to change that a little bit. Like, a UAV should be, like, 6 kills instead of 4. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to get rewarded, even if you know, can't get on a real kill streak, make it harder. You know, getting a fucking EMP at 18 or whatever the fuck it is that you get at 18. I mean, yeah, you have to be decent to get 18 kills, but even when I sucked, I could get 18 kills. You know? I mean, it's not really, like, that big of a deal, so... Anyway, I don't ever run support, but with this particular class, you don't have to worry about... Oh, this is where I was 1 off of my MOAB and I didn't realize it at this point, and this guy fucking stabs me. You little bitch. And the game's almost over, but I still would have called that shit in, because as soon as I got it, I would have pissed myself, and then I'd have hit that fucking D-pad to the right and been like, MOAB, bitches! But anyway, that doesn't make a difference. So anyway, when you run this class, you don't worry about, oh, I died 1 off of a Predator or any kind of shit like that. You're like, whatever, you go and you just start getting your fucking, your perks back again. And it's a lot less stressful. You don't go, oh, I was 1 off my AC, you fucking bastard, who gives a shit? And then with the MOAB, it's like, I almost got it without even trying. I wasn't trying for an MOAB. I've never tried for an MOAB, and I probably never will try for an MOAB. It'll basically just happen. Like, I'll be running this kind of class setup, and then next thing you know, all of a sudden, it'll just pop up on my screen, MOAB, and I'll be like, yay, fucking awesome. and it just takes a lot of the stress and bullshit out of the game. It's a really fun class setup, and for those of you that have not used Specialist yet, give it a shot. It seriously is fucking badass, and I love it. I run it a lot. I do run Assault a lot too, but I really just enjoy running Specialist. That's just how it is. So if you guys haven't tried it, try this class setup. You guys will enjoy it, I guarantee it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's more informational than funny, but whatever. If you don't like it, y'all can just suck a dick. This has been your man, Pro Diggy, from the motherfucking Chaos Crew, but you can call me Diggy if you like. Don't forget, as always, to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my sights.